Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for heading over and joining me here on my channel, Septerra18. I'm going to do the tutorial for the loaded standard box that I had put together, as well as the mini pizza box or mini gift box that I had shared with you in my last video. If you've missed that video, I'll put that down below for you if you want to have a more detailed look at the project share that I had put together. The digitals that I had used for the projects were by Shabby Art Boutique, and it's called Ginger Kisses. It is such a cute, adorable kit. I just love it so much. And I'm going to put down below Kerry Ann's Etsy store if you would like to purchase the Ginger Kisses collection. So I did create these as part of Shabby Art Boutique's design team, but I also made these for my daughters, their partners, as well as my nieces and nephews. So I have a few more to put together. But I also just realized I have to make one extra one for my hubby because I will not hear the end of it if he does not get one of these little treat boxes, because he does love chocolates and sweets. So I'll have to definitely make one for him because I'd hate for him to miss out on receiving one for Christmas. But I'm going to give you the tutorial. It's really easy to put together, but I'm also going to put down below Shabby Art Boutique's design team members as well. So I would love for you to head over to their YouTube channel and have a look at their amazing work and their tutorials for all the kits that they use for Shabby Art Boutique's design team as well. So just to give you some inspiration and to see what you could also make with the kits from Kerry Ann. So that would I'll put the links down below, and you can also mention my name and let them know that I sent you over there to their channel. But so what we're going to do first, we're going to make the loaded stand-up box that I have put together for these ones. So what you need to create the box is just a plain white cardstock. You can use the background printables if you like, but you're not going to see most of the printables. So to save your ink and printing, just use plain white cardstock to create the box, and then you're just going to use the background paper if you have some scrap left over, just for the sides here to cover the white part of the box. And I just use plain just copying paper for the sides. And then you're going to need 2 tags from the kit, and it's the larger size that you get 4 to a sheet. I printed mine on an A4 size paper, but you can also print these on a letter size as well. So you'll need 2 of the tags for the front as well as the back. And then I also printed just the background paper on just standard paper as well, so you could cover the white part of the back of the tag like I've done here. If you wanted to do that, you can leave yours white if you don't want to have the back of it covered as well. So it also just makes it sturdier. It also just gives it a more nicer pattern to inside the box. And I also added a pocket to the front of one of the tags. There is two sizes of the pockets that you will also receive in the kit, and I'm actually going to take that out because I'm going to need it. So these are the 2 tags. I've already cut mine out. These are the 2 tags that I'm going to use for the box, and this is the little pocket that you get as well. And there are 3 of these in one of the kits, and there is also a larger size pocket. This is a smaller one because it will fit perfectly on the large tag, and we're going to assemble one of these to the tags as well, so you can see how it's done. So you can do that if you wanted to add a little pocket, which I had done because I wanted to add another of the little tags that's also in the kit, and that fits nicely inside the pocket, and you can use that as your little note or little message to add to the little treat box. So these are the pieces that you'll need. So 2 of the tags, one of the little pockets, And you're going to need plain cardstock, and you want to cut the cardstock paper at 3¼ inches by 8½ inches. So, I might just put that over there and move that over. So that's all the pieces that you need to put the box together, and then if you want to back that up, as well as a couple of little strips which I've already pre-cut as well. So they're the two that will go on the sides. So that's all you need for now, and then you just have fun embellishing them later. So let's create the base, which is the box first. So you will need your scoreboard. I'm just going to put that down. Just move these now. And so you want to line your paper at the 8½ inch side, and we are going to score at 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. So it was 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. And then we're going to turn this around to the 3¼ inch side, and you're going to score at 1 inch all the way down. And what we'll do next is we are going to cut up on all of these score lines, just up to that score line. So we'll cut this one first, and then we'll go along to the next one, and then this last one. And we are now wanting to remove this little piece here because we don't need that one. So I'm just going to cut that out there. And I'm just going to angle cut this part and up here. So I'll just do that like that. Oops, just cut that a little bit more. I want to cut it right up to the corner, and as well as up here. So that is now your box all cut up ready. And now we're just going to fold all of the score lines really well. So we want to fold them down as really well. And we'll fold the bottom ones up and press them down. I'm just going to put them all up and then just go this way. Just press them all. This way it'll be easier to assemble the box when the fold lines are pressed nicely. So that is all been scored and folded. And you're going to grab some glue, and we are going to glue along this side. Use some really good strong glue so that your box won't come apart. And then what we'll do now is we are going to bring this all around, and we are going to meet it to the other end and just line up the edge, corner to corner to the edge. And just press that down. Okay. So that's mine's all. Keep that open. So that part is all done. And now I'm going to that part where I've got the, actually we'll open these all up now, and we're going to put these two little flaps down, and we're going to add glue to those little flaps. And just before we close it, just making sure that the part where we've got the join is facing the back, we are then going to bring this one to the front. that way when you close it up, it just looks neat, and everything that's got the fold is at the back. So I'm just going to press that down onto those little, just gently. And now I'm going to glue this part. And then just bring that back and press that down, and that creates your box. Just keeping everything all nice. So there is all your box all done. So that wasn't hard to do. Then we'll grab your tags of your choice, and I'm just going to back the tags with normal paper. And I did print the tags on cardstock, A4 photocopying cardstock, or you can just use normal A4 cardstock. This one that I'm using, I think it weighs 210 or 220 GSM. And I'm just going to do this to give it a nice shabby feel to the project. So all I do is I just sort of scrape the edges all over, just to give that nice frayed look. So I've done that already to all of them. So I'm just going to go that way and just sort of work out where the paper is. Just going to give it a bit of glue. I could actually cut around it, but I'm just going to eyeball it. So now I'm just going to cut around it. So I'll do that to both my tags. So this one I'll make for my other daughter, for Tanisha. So the first one I made was for Tiana, my eldest one. This is going to be for my youngest one, Tanisha. And yes, they're adults now, but we all love desserts, we love our treats, we love sweets. This whole family loves sweets. We always like to have something sweet in the house to eat. So that's going to be placed that way. We're going to glue that down that way. Then we're going to glue the other one to there. So what I might do, I'm just going to do this one quickly. So that one. Try and get around to the corners. I didn't go around the corners on the other one. Okay. Hopefully I can get this straight. And then before you adhere the tags to the box, you can punch a hole on the top now. If you wanted to punch a hole on the top of the tag to add some trim, you can do that now if you want before you adhere it. So there is the back. So it's all neat now, and I've probably done it upside down, which I did. I did one upside down without checking. That's all right. I'm sure Tanisha won't mind. So what happens when you do tutorials, you're not really paying attention where what you're doing sometimes, and sometimes you make a few little mistakes, but you get the hang of what I'm trying to achieve, because your concentration can be a little bit not the same. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. So she's not going to notice it's upside down. Oh well, hopefully she won't notice it. So I'm going to stick this one down because I'm already happy with the image in the front. I don't want to do too much, cover that. So what I'll do is I'm going to put glue all along here. That's why we just use plain cardstock, because you're not going to see the pattern and you don't want to waste your ink. So I'm just going to put that there, and I'll punch my hole later. So that part's done, and I'm going to put the other one here. But before I put that, I'm going to add that little pocket that I have here. So along the pocket, you're going to see there are like lines. You just follow that line and fold it. So I'm just going to fold it back just a little, and it should be exactly enough to fit onto the tag. So you can create a pocket tag. I'll try and do this as got all this ink on my fingers. Okay. So that's that. And now I'm just going to glue the sides down. Place it on the front of the tag. So we all know what that noise is in the background. Okay, so that's the tag. I forgot to sorry, I have to do this. This is one of those things I just want to quickly just give it that. Just, okay, now I'll put that back on. So that is now all ready for me to put on this. So now I've got myself a pocket. That side's covered. So let's put that. My little Maltese, Jester, he weighs 3 kilos. He's very small, but he has the loudest snore for a little dog. Incredible. So now that's all done there. So now I can cover the white part with just your normal paper. I've already distressed the edges. I'm just going to put that on this side. Nearly put the hearts upside down. These got little hearts on there. So that can go there. So it's a little bit wide, so I'm just going to trim that down a bit. Oh, sorry. He's snoring. It's unbelievable. Okay. Okay, so now that's all pretty much done, and you can just decorate it and have fun adding all of your fun bits and pieces of what you want to add inside. So I'm going to grab, I did cut a large, here we are. So I'm actually going to use this one as a tag for Tanisha's box, and that's going to go in there like that. So I'm going to add that in there. So this is the box all done if you wanted to construct it. And then you just embellish it with all of the coordinating images in the kit, and it will just look so pretty. You can even add tea bags in there if you have someone there that loves tea. It will fit like little tea sachets in there like that, and you just stuff it with some shredded paper to give it a bit of height. So that's all done for the stand-up box. So that's it. So now we're going to make the mini pizza box or mini gift box. And you can add anything in here. You can add some jewelry, you can add sweets, you can add some little notes, anything you want. Perfect little happy mail gift as well. So let's put this box together. Again, it's another easy measurements. So to make the box, I did print a background paper on the cardstock. That way your box is nice and sturdy and not too flimsy. So I'll just put them to the back. So I'm going to make one now for Amelia's brother, who is my nephew, and I'm going to make this one for Lockie. He's 11. And so you want to cut your paper at 9 inches by 5 inches. So you're going to line your paper at the 9-inch mark, and we are going to score at 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, oops, and 8 inches. So it was 1 inch, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. And then we're going to turn this around to the 5-inch side, and we're going to score it 1 inch all the way down, and 4 inches all the way down. So it's 1 inch and 4 inches. So there are your score lines. And what we're going to do now, we are just going to cut and do it the same way. We're going to cut up on all of these score lines until we get to that score line. So let's cut that up. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. We're going to turn this around this way and do it exactly the same on the opposite side. And we're just going to go back along here, and we're just going to angle cut that side, and this one here we're going to angle cut that going in a little bit, as well as the other side. And then we'll go along to this piece, and we're going to do that as well. We go back the other way, and we'll angle cut that. So I'm just going to fix this bit. And the same to this little piece here. In, and then this one. These will just make it easier to fold over. And we'll do the same thing, and we're going to fold all of the score lines really well. Again, it just makes it easier to assemble the box when it's pressed down. And all of the little flaps. So what we'll do now, we're going to, the top one here, I'm just going to put a little thumb notch here. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's just this little piece here in the front, just to give you that little thumb notch. And I'm just using a 3/4 inch circle punch, and just going to go in the middle and just do that. And what we'll do now, we're going to put glue on all of the little flaps, little square ones. So we'll start with this one first. And now what we'll do is we're going to bring this up, and we're just going to join that up together. And then put this one together. Just join up in the corners, and we'll do the same to this the middle ones. And then these little middle ones are going to go on the inside. that'll get glued onto that side, lining up the edge. So there's your bottom box all done, and now we'll just add glue to these two other ones. And they're going to go back in, and then just swing that towards you and wrap the sides over. It will kind of make you want to create the box anyway, because that's why when you fold, press them down with the bone folder, it makes it easier. So that's all glued on the inside, and then these ones just go on the outside, and that closes up your box. How cute is that? Such a cute little mini gift box or mini pizza box shape. And then you can then add all of your fun stuff inside, decorate the front with all of the coordinating images that you can fussy cut like I have here. And on the inside, if you don't like the white background, you can cut out another printable and just cut inside. The box measures 3 by 3 inches. 3 by 3 inches, but you may want to just trim your paper down just a little bit so it'll fit inside nicely, and you can also do the bottom. So that is my measurements for my 3 by 3 little mini box. That's that, and then that's how I made my stand-up loaded box for your treats. I'll just lay it down so it's easy this way. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was easy enough for you. I'll put all the links down below to Shabby Art Boutique and the design team members, and also for my project share as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.